I just had my first crash right in front of the police station coming out of the roundabout. I would say 2.5 inches on an angle that I hit straight with the front wheel. I was looking at the traffic light coming up the hill right after the roundabout, before the traffic light, right in front of the police station. So my shoulder hurts a little bit, but about the same as, let's say, 3 really competitive badminton games in a row, which I haven't had for a long time. Not in Prince Rupert anyways. And so that was kind of cool. And then you get it right back up. And then I went and got my 18-liter water bottle, but didn't mess around after that. I didn't want to get any compressed snow that the cars turned into ice. Ice on weird angles and ruggedness. Because I got my 18-liter water bottle in here. So yeah, it's not something I want to fall with. Now, because my floor has been really poorly done here, and I still want to use my bicycle tomorrow, instead of bringing it inside right now where, the water would go everywhere, I'm just going to put it here and then use one of my towels to wipe it up. This is the only part that had snow after. So I'll bring a towel right now. I'm bringing a towel to pick that up. I'm bringing a towel to pick that up so that it won't be wet. Yeah, no, I'm just saying it. There's too many cracks in my floor to let it drip here. It's better. So, my neighbor, that doesn't bother me anymore because he knows I could get in trouble. He could get in trouble with things that I see sometimes. So anyways, no, I'm very happy I went out a bunch of times and explored some trails, and I hope there's still snow. My battery did start to wear out really quickly. I wanted to go up big ramps that they have in places. See how that was. It's really hard to turn at slow speed when it's this much snow where the whale is, the restaurant that cooks the pizza with the fire. I went on the ramp where the old little museum, I don't know if it's a museum was or a little building there, and it's wood, but this much snow, it was very hard to turn without slipping with the front wheel at a low speed with wood underneath, and then but still pretty impressive. It still wasn't totally slippery with that. And of course, the part that made me slide, if I would have seen advance and adapted to it in advance, either by avoiding it or, let's say, quickly pitching an angle, because I didn't have a chance to pitch an angle differently on it, and my foot went down right away at the perfect time, but still, it's slippery. So my hand went down too, and the handlebar on the right, which didn't get damaged, they're solid. And then got back up right away and laughing it off because it's a funny place to do it, to do the crash. I don't think there was a lot of witnesses though. Like, I got up pretty quick. It'd be cool if somebody took a picture. A lot of people were watching me this morning. They were showing it. What's that guy doing? But it was easier this morning. The snow was better. There was less cars. That had compressed the snow into, a thick ice, which is slippery for anything. Chains and even spikes don't make a difference. I mean, chains make a difference, but not winter tires with spikes. When it gets to be compressed, like this and uneven, you kind of need chains. But anyways, one guy at the crab Christmas tree area said, you need chains. I said, oh, these are pretty good tires, but I said, bikes put ropes around it. And I wonder if I know for sure that it's going to be a couple of weeks of this. I don't think it will be Prince Rupert. Is I would try a rope, like the kind of rope is that I would try around the tire. And maybe I'd take a bit more air out of the tires. Is like a rope like this, for example. And what you do is you roll it around and make it really tight with the knots that it doesn't interfere with the brakes or anything else. And it would help. And maybe I would just do the front. Because there was very little slipping, even with just my rear brake. That's not tight. and it was grabbing enough to slow down downhill to a stop sign, just the rear brake without locking it up. So I'm still pretty impressed. Of course, the weight on that back tire is amazing. Not just me, but you know, that heavy frame and battery. So I'm gonna go put a towel now, and just wanted to share that this was a little boy, little Marty, having fun with his bicycle, finally under conditions that he wanted to be challenged by.